The epic tail. It's already fun. Absolutely incredible. Look at this log. This tree. Absolutely lush. Now we're covered in mud. Yeah. Oh, good work, boys. Hey friends, James here on another adventure. Right now I'm in Bunbury. I've just stopped, farmer's market. Got the trusty bikepacking bike on here, my Bomb Track Beyond. And today is Sunday. No, today is Saturday. And Morné and I are heading down to Walpole. And I got Morné over here. There. It's the Land Cruiser Prado Club. Not really. And we are heading down to Crystal Springs campground in Walpole because tomorrow we're going to ride there's a big loop down in Walpole in the Valley of the Giants, the Great Tail or the Giant Tail. More on that soon. I'll see you soon. We'll go set up camp. Here we are, Crystal Springs campground. Got the hexatarp set up, bunker in the tent underneath. This is a nice campground. Beautiful. Rig. Just going to get this fire going, I think. Keep the mosquitoes at bay and keep us warm while we sit out here. Isn't it? Kookaburra. Morné's making trail snacks. Apricot jam. So I had a bit of a failure. I didn't bring the adapter to put the computer on the stem. So it's now stuck on with electrical tape, not ideal. And secondary failure is it wasn't fully charged. So now I've got this absolute disaster. After all the drama of trying to sticky tape this onto my bike, we're on the trail. Just leaving Walpole Visitors Centre. We are on the trail. Let's go. So Morné and I just started the trail. It's actually called the Epic Tail. The Epic Tail Trail in Walpole, made up of a series of single track mountain bike trails, and the Munda Biddi opened very recently. I'm actually not sure they've had the official opening yet, like the ribbon cutting type thing. Can't remember what my good friend from the DBCA said to me. But we out here, we're gonna ride it, 84-ish Ks. We got mixed messages from our computers on the elevation. I've got about 1,500, Morné says over 1,800. Garmin, as usual, inflating all figures. Yeah, let's get on with it. Not even a couple of Ks out of town and it's already fun. Well done to the team that put this here. Awesome. This track is called Once Upon a Time, and we just rode through a section that kind of looks like a yellow brick road, like with yellow gravel. But look at this, so fun. Wow. Great track building. Unreal. All right, so we have just completed, let's have a look. This is a cool sign actually. We started here at the trailhead. We've just done this single track here, or farm track, then single track. Once upon a time, that was a lot of fun. We've just done King Ear's Landing. That was epic. Like, awesome single track. Mix of climbing and cruising. Steep. Nothing steep. Now we are here. And it looks like we're probably gonna do, I actually don't know which way we're going. Let me check.
River Run.
It says turn left. Yeah, I think we're going up here.
I think we're going up there. River Run.
To River Run. So I like the sound of that. Who doesn't love a good river?
It's awesome.
Let's do it. Absolutely incredible. Single tracking here. Oh, look at that. Nice track building. Wow. River Run, go left. Look at this. Look at this log. This tree. Absolutely huge. Oh my goodness. I can't even stop talking about this track. Wow. Oh. You're in the right place when you see trees that are this huge. Look at them. Wow.
Well, tree hugger come here because there's so many of them.
So many trees.
Arms. They're huge.
Just random, gorgeous, compact gravel in the middle of nowhere. I'm just going to take this slow because I'm videoing, but if you were out here having a good time, you would be shredding this. Look at these berms. Look at these berms. I should not be holding this camera, but I have to capture it. Oh, I'm going to struggle with this. Oh my God. Wow. Just wow. Get a load of this in the middle of nowhere. We're on the trail. We've just come up there. Look at this thing. But how about this? Come on, trail builders. Someone make them Prime Minister. Like, give them a trophy. Biscuits and tea inside the tree. It's a fantasy land out here, seriously. Oh my God. There's a lot of these trees that have been cut so you can ride through on the trail. But have a close look at the edge of the trees. The trail builders have actually chamfered the edges with their chainsaw so that when you come flying through here like a peanut and you come off or you clip that, the damage inflicted is probably less. That's amazing.
Nothing to say. It's just awesome.
It's good.
It's awesome.
Another amazing feature from the trail builders. Look at that. After that downhill we just did, some people might need that seat to lower their heart rate from the excitement. What do you reckon?
Yeah, adrenaline rush.
That was about a 4.5K climb. Not hard. For probably just as much a downhill single track with
You know,
berms, jumps, rock features. You got to come down here. Yeah. Oh man. Absolutely lush. So cool. Little stop just for a minute by the river. Amazing. Maybe that's why they call the trail River Run, or was it Riverside? It was River Run.
River Run.
Do River Run. Whoa, cop that, mate. Try not to miss the turn-offs. Now we're covered in mud. Yeah. Worth it. These trails are crazy. Hey, don't fall off the edge down the cliff. Yo! 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 Oh, man. Ugh. River. Oh, look at this trail building. Oh, my goodness. Yeah! Ah. Oh my goodness, so much fun. There we go, around this big tree. Whoa, look at that tree, that is a monster. Oh, wow. Do not fall off.
No.
This is a dangerous section. That's probably why there was a sign back there saying, narrow trail, ride to your ability. Because you fall off there, you're gonna have a very fucking bad day. Oh, good work, boys! Nothing like a good berm to stop you killing yourself. Oh, wow. Ugh. Oh. Okay, this looks a bit treacherous, guys. This looks a bit... It's a bit Indiana Jones up here. Oh. It's a bit hiking in Nepal. Woo. Oh. Let's go. Oh. Get some air. Oh! Yeah! Woo! Here's an idea, guys. Bring a rigid steel bikepacking bike on a trail designed for full suspension bikes. Oh. To be honest, it's handling it beautifully. It's pretty smooth. Yes, indeed. I sense a river crossing coming up. Oh, mud. Oh! Oh! Get a load of this. Pretty cool. Amazing. This has been amazing. How far have we done? Let's have a look. 18 kilometers. Oh my God, it's going to be a long day. We've been out here for...
Yeah.
We've been riding for 1:30, but probably 2 hours with stops. We should keep going. So we're riding in this sandy section, and you can see the other tire prints. And we are looking for Rooey's tire prints. Maybe there.
Yeah, maybe.
He runs a Mezcal. I can see someone here is running a Gravel King. That makes them a very special rider. But where is Rooey? Oh, let's keep looking. Glass slipper trail. A little bit looser with the pea gravel. Oh, yes.
We made it.
We made it. Look at this. We're at the treetop walk. Oh my God, I've never been happier that the van's here. Apricot jam roll. Snack. And then coffee. Cheers. That's a big tree. That one. Oh. Look at that one. I remember that from my end to end. Yep. Woo. Yo. Munda Biddi sign. Don't mind going down. Yeah. This track is called Wonderland, and it truly is a wonderland. It gets a bit hectic. Some excellent single track. Look at the size of this one. Wow. You should probably park a car inside of that one. Wonderland. It's even got the bro with the clock, but he's not a rabbit because that's like copyright. What is that, a quokka?
Yeah,
Quenda. It's a lovely little stream and bridge. There's a nice log over there, look. Up, up, up. If you love climbing hills, then you should do this trail. This one is called Labyrinth, and it's well over 5 kilometers of just climbing. Switchbacks. Yeah, up, up, up. 180 meters, I think. Not bad. Still on Labyrinth, then climbing a hill for an hour. And it's probably the most switchbacks I've ever ridden in my life. Another switchback. 5.5 kilometers of switchbacks. Good fun, but slow going. Look at that. Wow. That's so cool. Oh, another one next to it. Absolute monsters in here. Oh, look at that one over there. Amazing. This track is called Robin Hood, and it is so far downhill and getting closer back in Walpole, back to town. Get a load of this view. Nornalup Inlet. Epic. 7 Ks back to town, mostly downhill. Crispy gravel. Back on Once Upon a Time, which is where we started. Almost back in town. Feeling pretty tired. The end. The end of the ride. Back in Walpole. So we did it. Morné. We did it.
Yeah.
We're both wrecked. Cooked. And we're back at the cars. We'll do a debrief at camp. So look at this. My electrical tape, computer, hack, worked mint. Big day.
Monster day. Absolutely huge.
Where to begin? Today we rode quite a lot of the new trails in around Walpole that have just been opened. I think maybe we rode about 5 of them. It started with a trail called Once Upon a Time, which had a bit of a sort of yellow brick road vibe.
Yellow brick road vibe with this.
Then that turned into a trail called River Run, possibly my favourite of the day.
Yep, that was pretty good.
Then, goodness, I can't remember the one over the back, past treetops. But there was Wonderland, which was basically just 4 billion switchbacks to climb over 5.5 kilometres to get to the top of the mountain.
Yeah, that was horrible.
And then Robin Hood, which was pretty good, after Wonderland, coming down very fast, very grippy.
Lots of berms.
Yeah. And
Big berms.
Back into Once Upon a Time again to come back. But the attention to detail on the trail building is mind-blowing. Like the big berms,
Huge berms, pump track sections.
Yeah.
It's super smooth.
Really pump tracky. Making the most out of like natural landscape as well. I noticed with, you know, rocky outcrops and, you know, between interesting trees or
A lot of the switchbacks takes you around the tree.
True.
Yep.
And even all the trees, the fallen trees they've cut into, they've kind of made a bit of a feature with them as well. And even gone as far as smoothing the edges so you don't impale yourself on them. But yeah, you can get glass slipper.
Yep, glass slipper was
up near
okay.
treetops.
Yeah, that was good.
And that's good. And it comes out right at treetops, so you can go to the coffee van. That's about 34 kilometres in on the trail from Walpole Visitors Centre. You get to treetops. So you can go to the toilet, buy a drink, have a coffee and a snack.
Ask the ladies nicely to fill up your water bottles.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They'll do that for free. That's good. Favourite part of today? Maybe river run. I think my face started hurting from the amount of smiling I was doing. And as the name suggests, it's kind of, it pops you out and it runs next to the river.
Next to the main river.
And it's not too sketchy. Like a lot of those valley trails, they have really massive drop-offs, but the trail builders have done so well to keep it safe. Like big berms, because you're carrying some speed. They've done...
Big signs that says ride within your...
Within your limits.
Within your limits.
Yeah.
And when you see it, you're like, oh, what's coming?
What's coming up? Yeah,
and then
cliff.
you see those, and it's a cliff face, and you'll be helivacked out if you get it wrong.
100%. Yeah, absolutely. But I think with the trail builders, I can't remember, the lady said might have been a mob called Magic Dirt. I thought it was someone else, or it could be a combination of contractors that have built it. I've got to do that research. I'd like to talk to them. But they've put an amazing amount of work into retaining the trail as best possible to help reduce erosion.
Yeah.
Like using natural rock
to
keep the trail flat.
Tree stumps.
Tree stumps.
Anything that they could find to keep it from washing out.
And something I noticed also was very special attention to drainage. And it's worked, you can tell, because they've had, even in the past week, I think the lady up here had said they'd had about 30 mil, which is decent. And the trail was running mint. There was no signs of poor, like bad erosion, but there was plenty of signs of purpose-built water runoff areas, like drainage. So they've...
Probably mountain bikers before. They just thought of everything. Using logs to make stools within tree stumps. Coffee table. It's just everywhere where you look, where you see a big burnt out piece of tree stump, they've done something to it to make it an attraction.
That was so cool.
Yep.
So you can have a little tea and biscuits inside of a burnt out tree where the arborist or the chainsaw guys
operator
literally built a cafe with a chainsaw. And we saw a number of those, and it got to the point where we kind of had to keep riding because we were stopping at every one going, wow, this is amazing what they've done here. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And I'll put some photos up over this video so you can see what we're talking about. But yeah, the trails are available. You can download the files, the GPX files, off Depor's website. We chose to ride a trail called Epic Tail Route, and epic it was. And what they've tried to do is link a whole heap of those brand new, just released and just open trails into like a big
loop.
It's kind of 3 loops stitched together. So there's a couple of sections where you do a little bit of, you ride it twice, not much, to link them up, but really well done and really well thought out. Apart from Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Which was difficult. I've never ridden so many switchbacks.
Especially with, 78 k's in your legs and 1,400 meters by then. So it's, it's just switchback after switchback after switchback.
Yeah. But as for logistics, we parked at the visitors centre in Walpole. We took 2 large water bottles or bidons each. Even though it's a huge day, I didn't check the final elapsed time. 6.5.
No, we started at 7 and we finished at 3:30.
Yeah, but that's including.
Yeah, that's including the
time.
stops and stopping at treetops at the big treetops outlook.
Yep.
And a coffee stop at the Valley of the Giants.
Yeah.
So
but 2 large bottles. Like I said, you can get to the treetop walk, which is 34 k's in to the route. Easy. Both of us had knocked off about a bottle, like a large
litre bottle
by then, and then topped up and then kept riding. And from there, it's about 50. It's actually 50 k's back to town. And 2 large bottles. I went through pretty much all of them. I had not much left.
Yeah, I was empty at the
pulled
end.
in. But then it was a very cool day, 15, 16 degrees, overcast. So we weren't smashing lots of liquid. But what was your favourite part of the trail? So much of it was so
the
good.
Downhills.
The downhills.
I don't like uphills.
The downhills.
But you can't have downhills without uphills.
Yeah.
Bring your climbing legs because you're going to be doing some serious climbing. But it's just a phenomenal ride. You start suffering, or I started suffering here from about 55, 60 k's. Really started to hurt, but that's about par for the course for me anyway.
Yeah. It's a lot of climbing. It was 1,800 meters of elevation, and you're almost never not climbing. There's a couple of sections where you'll go a few k's down or pump track style, but as Morné said, is where there's a down, there's an up, and vice versa. I think for me, my favourite was probably River Run, and I think it's because the legs were still pretty fresh.
Yeah.
And I was blown away by how amazingly built the trail was and the attention to detail.
And it just flows.
And the surroundings and the scenery. I mean, it's Walpole, the trees, right? You turn a corner and you go, damn,
that's a big tree.
And it was just all day long, damn, look at that tree. So for me, River Run.
Must have heard that 50 times.
Yeah.
Damn, look at that tree.
Yeah.
Damn, look at that tree.
And the woo-hooing, I got a bit excited.
Yeah.
That lady has a crenella on her arm. She's carrying a bird.
Oh.
So, yeah, I think that's a wrap. Would you come back and do either all that again or part of that again?
I'll do part of it. I don't know if I'll...
Because it was hard.
It was hard.
Yeah.
It's for the gravel riders out there. I think it's an unfit 5 in Nanup.
I'm going to give you some advice. I probably wouldn't bring a gravel bike for that type of riding.
No.
Unless you've got a giant dinner plate and you're doing it when it's wet and grippy, because...
Or you weigh 50 kilograms wet and you can climb like a...
To be honest, the best bike for that today would either be a hardtail with front sus or even a dual sus, like a dually.
Yeah.
One of those. Just an XC bike. Actually, an XC bike. Like your
I still
Cannondale.
think the Scalpel would have been awesome in that.
But we were running rigid bikes, fully rigid, carbon fork, big fat tyres, and it was still a ton of fun.
Yeah.
It was not rough.
No, there's nothing that you needed suspension really for. It was just a very smooth, very well thought out, very flowy. And there was 2 or 3 spots, mud,
Yeah.
bit of mud where you go a bit sideways, but
look, epic. I loved it. I really loved it. Yes, I'm tired and exhausted and fatigued, but I had the best time, and I would encourage people to come down and ride those new trails. They've only been open for a couple of months, 2 or 3 months. Not even. When were the school holidays? Recently.
they open at school holidays.
Unofficial opening, I guess. Like, the trails are rideable, they're signposted and everything. But, oh my God, do it. I would come back and do it. If not that whole thing, then something different. Because there's a couple of others in there that we didn't ride at all.
Yeah.
There's a lot of new trails in there. So, yeah. That's it.
And you got stung by a bee.
Damn it. Got stung by a bee on the head. Can't feel it right now. It's because there's a skull. Got stung on the back of the head by a bee. Not on the trail, actually. In town, in Walpole. Go figure. Saw a snake on the trail. Only one. And not much other wildlife, really, just birds.
Just out of Walpole, there was a couple of kangaroos at the beginning, but no real other animals out. Not a lot of cyclists on the trail. We saw a few people that's doing the Munda Biddi, end to end.
Yeah.
But really good day out. Really good.
Amazing. A bit of everything. Sandy tracks, pea gravel tracks, clay tracks, mud tracks. That almost champagne gravel type, the crispy sort of gravel tracks. Everything is so diverse. Maybe we could also mention where we are right now. We're set up here. We've got camp here. Last night we were at a camp called Crystal Springs, which is a depot camp down near the northern or the western side of Walpole, $15 a night. But tonight we're like, after that huge ride, it's shower time. So we've paid for a campsite here at what used to be called Air Saline, but is now called New Farm. And there's something weird making a weird noise over there. But it's a beautiful place. Very scenic. We're just at an unpowered campsite. It's very grassy. It's very nice. But they've got cabins, glamping tents, yurts. There's a camp kitchen. There's nice hot showers. $50 a night for 2 people. Bargain. Just for the shower, it's worth it. Yeah. Anyway, probably time to get stuck into making some food. Well, we've packed up our camp. It is 10 to 6. And now we're going to head to Denmark. It's Rooey!
That's what you look like. Oh, I never made a life change.
Oh, it's Rooey! Welcome to James's carbackcoffees.com. Car back coffee. I am in Albany, down near where the whaling station is. The whaling station's just over there. Misery Beach and salmon holes that way. Beautiful. It's a beautiful spot. But I'm in need of a coffee. And I got Morné over here too, chilling in his car. Coffee and maybe a donut, because I do have some donuts. We are good. I'm gonna make a little pour over with some delicious Ethiopia freshly roasted coffee last Thursday by good mate Rich Austin of Little Fish Coffee. Check it out online. I think it might be littlefish.coffee. Highly recommend, local coffee roaster. Morné and I here at the southern terminus, waiting for Rooey here in Albany. He'll be another hour or two though, so we'll probably get some lunch. Here comes Rooey.
Flying, absolutely flying up the hill.
I bags the high five. Yeah, boy. Oh. Oh, yeah.
How does that feel? Oh,
You did it.
I know.
We're being weird with the cameras, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
That was a good ride. A bit windy.
A little bit.
Oh,
Well done.
some of those headwinds are brutal.
Absolutely.
Oh man. I got to high five some walkers as they come past and they're like, yes. And I'm like, yes. See you soon.
A lot of grunting going on.